Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Incoherence, and today we're going to be taking a look at Northgard once again, just briefly. I haven't launched this game in, 2 years, so if you're like me, you will be surprised to know, maybe not, that there's a lot of new stuff. They have been supporting this game all the way up until very recently, actually. They've just released this Expeditions update, which is not really important to us today, because we are going to be looking at the Conquest mode. Now, what this is, it's a campaign, I suppose. It's more so a chain of scenarios that have been randomly generated together. So you can see these large circles. These are scenarios that are specially designed for your specific clan, and all of these small ones are randomly generated, alright? So the idea here is you finish a mission, you select a bonus, and then you slot them in up here as you continue your campaign. So for the first mission, which we will be looking at in just a moment, we only have one bonus to choose from, but the following ones, we can choose one of 3. Okay, so this is a way of, it's adding longevity to the game. It's not like a story campaign, but it does have a bit of a meta campaign to it. It's an interesting thing they've done here. Anyway, we have selected the Heidrun goat clan, and our first mission is Race to Yggdrasil. So essentially we need to scout for the world tree, we need to colonize it, and then we need to hold it, I suppose. And you know what, there's not much else to talk about, so we'll just jump in here and we'll figure it out as we go. Now, as far as I remember, the Heidrun are sort of a tall faction. They're meant to build tall in fewer regions. So first of all, we're going to drop down a woodcutter's lodge just to get that wood production. And then we're going to have a scout camp immediately so we can begin scouting. You can tell we've also started with a couple sheep here. They're just going to chill down by the beach, have a lovely time, maybe. I was going to say take a dip, but then their wool would get wet and then they would smell absolutely fucking awful. So let's try to prevent that, actually. Let's maybe stick them up in the woods. Okay, we've got a woodcutter up. We've got our scout taking a look around. And we're hoping to find maybe a forest or a farm immediately. Not hypercritical. Although, you know what? No, this is fine. We'll just wait for this to happen. Maybe we could build a house if we need to. Okay, a stone deposit. That's not exactly what I was looking for. You know what? We're going to get a second scout up just to get a lay of the land really quickly. Okay, here's Yggdrasil, actually. It's apparently scouted from the very beginning, and it's beautiful. It's got its fallen Valkyrie guards. I'm sure they were beautiful at one point, but they are no longer. Okay, there we go. We found our first forest, and it even has extra sheep. Let's colonize that immediately. And you know what? I'm just going to pretend that you guys have played this game before. You're familiar with it. And if you're not, I'm hoping that you'll just pick it up as we go. Okay, we've just colonized a new region, and we're going to build our woodcutter's lodge up there instead. And we're going to eventually build a sheepfold for all of these sheep that wow, we're finding a ton of sheep. I believe we can build 2, maybe 3 later on once we upgrade things. Hard to say, can't recall. I think we actually, okay, we need, well, we need that woodcutter's lodge, and we also need 60 wood. Now, what this will do is once we put some of the sheep inside it, it will produce food for us without a villager. So that's part of the way that Heidrun is able to be so powerful with fewer regions, fewer villagers to begin with. And we're going to build that wherever the fuck, right here. There we go. Okay, we're now producing 8 wood. We're a little bit negative in food. Hopefully the sheep will solve that quickly. You know what? We don't really need 2 scouts right now. I'm going to turn one back into a villager. There we go. And we've got... What else can we throw up here? We could probably put our first... we're going to need a house, actually. right away. Let's throw that up by the lodge. Get a villager there to build it. And yeah, we've capped ourselves. We're not doing so hot on the build order. We've already sort of fucked shit up. And we're about to starve. Hopefully the sheep will get there just in time. Bam. Okay, great. Now we're finally back in the positive. And hopefully we will be able to colonize this fertile land next. Throw down a farm. Get a couple farmers down there. And hopefully they start speaking in like a West Country accent. That'd be good. Okay, we've got some more sheep. And you know what? We could probably build another sheepfold up in our forest. We have one extra slot. And you know what? I think eventually... Yeah, see, here's the other thing. Heidrun has the amenities upgrade, which actually makes it extremely... Oh, shit. A fucking wolves has come out of nowhere, and he's trying to slay Yarngard, and Orc, the White Knight Extraordinaire, has come to save her life, and he has done so. He beat that wolf to fucking death with his bare hands like a fucking hero. Jesus Christ. Okay, Oric, and then he just goes back to picking berries, as you do when you've beaten a wolf to fucking death. That's amazing. Okay, we're going to build our second sheepfold just to get that food production up, and we're going to tuck it away in the woods. These sheep can have a nice, secluded getaway. I just imagine it's like a spa for sheep. They go and get their dumb ewe heads massaged, their wool is combed out, all that. What was I saying? Yeah, so we unlock an upgrade which allows us to develop areas pretty cheaply, meaning that we can cram more buildings in fewer regions. And I think we even get... I can't say for certain, I'm forgetting. Yeah, here we go. Industrious. Upgraded food-producing buildings can be assigned an additional villager. Wow. So these are all going to come into play, obviously, later down the line. For now, let's just focus on getting these sheep into the pasture. I wish we had some dogs. Then we could say, come by, which, if you're not familiar, that's some, like, true shepherd shit. Okay, we are now making 15 food, the majority from the sheepfold. Damn. Okay, we're going to need to kill some of these wolves eventually. What would we like to do first? I suppose we could build a training camp right away. Actually, yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. And then once, I guess, winter comes around, once we weather the first winter, then we will slay some wolves, get this farm, get that up and running. And we also have a shipwreck here, I didn't notice. A shipwreck here that we can explore pretty shortly. Well, I say shortly, but you know what I mean. Once we colonize and claim this land, we will get our scout to poke his big fat nose in and amongst this shipwreck. Hopefully he finds some spooky skeletons, a bit of gold coins. Wouldn't it suck if it was just like a ship full of children that just went down? It was like a school bus version. a school bus longship that went down, and our scout just has PTSD forever after having finished his expedition. Okay, we've now completed our training camp. And you know what? Because we have such a high food production, I think we can just get 2 warriors right off the bat. Maybe that's a bit overkill, perhaps. But let's slay these wolves. The sooner we capture this territory, the better in my view. Because we would preferably have that farm up and running right as... Oh, did I lose a... Oh, I see what I did. I thought I had both warriors, but of course I didn't. There we go. Jeez, that's dumb as fuck. Okay. We're gonna spend 40 food to call... Whoa, hey there, buddy. You are wounded. Hang back. You can be the guy to be like, hey, get him! Get him, man! You can be the hype man from the back. Just don't... don't take up position on the front line. Anyway, yeah, we're going to try to build this farm as quickly as possible. Hopefully it will be up and running with as many villagers as we can muster roughly around the end of winter. Now, we don't need extra sheep. Oh man, we are just swimming in sheep. Holy shit, we've got, what, 6 in total? Okay, well, I'm gonna spread these sheep around because they have a bonus for the winter, meaning that we're gonna use less firewood the more we spread them around. To begin with, you know what, we're gonna go for sharp axes. There we go. We're gonna unlock spare tools and amenities. Actually, you know what? It might not be a bad idea to go for mining efficiency and colonize this stone deposit, because the quicker... Whoa, hey now. Hey now, hey now, we're getting attacked. Our villager, having just completed a farm, has apparently pissed off the neighboring wolves. Who knew that wolves were anti-agrarianists? Unbelievable. Okay, did we lose a whoa, we have found some Jotnar. Eventually we can start trading food with these guys and get a shit ton of gold. And in fact, if we are able to upgrade... Man, we're doing really well. Even in winter we are in the positive. Damn. We're gonna need another house pretty shortly as well, which we will put out by the new mine we're going to construct. What was I saying? Yeah, the sooner we can upgrade these buildings, the sooner we'll be able to put, you know, 4 villagers in. I think even if we upgrade, yeah, if we upgrade the sheepfold, then we can put an additional sheep in each fold as well. So that's pretty handy. We are going to need some healing shortly. I think people are going to start... Ooh, our scout... Yeah, there we go. People are going to start getting upset if our villagers continue to be injured, unfortunately. And once again, we've capped ourselves here. I'm not really paying attention, apparently. Is this new? Is this news to anyone? I don't believe so. Man. What are our sheep even doing? Are they just sniffing each other's asses until the end of time? They're not being productive in any way. I mean, if they were shitting out lambs, I would understand, but as it is, they're just licking each other's ankles like some freaky German porn. I don't understand. I don't care to understand. Let's move on to looking at the map. So, we've scouted pretty extensively already. We have yet to meet any other clans. And you know what, if we keep our food production up, we could probably colonize and spread out pretty quickly, even though that's sort of counterintuitive for our chosen faction. It might not be a bad idea to build maybe the trading post. Actually, you know what, the longship dock is not a bad pick either. Unfortunately, is there nowhere to build this fucking thing? What in the world? I guess... Yeah, apparently we need to throw it up over by our mine. Alright then. Let's do it. That looks great. Bam. Where are our villagers? There he is. Build it, you fucking... cretin. You creature. Okay, we still have a handful of villagers, which is good for us. We are continually in the positives for our food production. In fact, now that it is summer, we can throw another miner on. And hey, have you guys noticed that my town hall looks different? That's because I unlocked a cosmetic. That's right, if you finish the expeditions, which are in the new patch, or you finish these conquests, you earn silver, and that silver can be used to buy cosmetics in-game. It's kind of odd. Again, just another way to increase the longevity and customize. I suppose it's useful if you're playing multiplayer. I'm sure people like that quite a bit. Not really what drives me, but hey, what am I gonna do? You know what? We should start looking at building a healer's hut, and hey, we gotta fend off these... Man, the anti-agrarian wolves have just shown up again. Man, they're like fucking Ted Kaczynski. Return to primate... not primate. I got confused. I was gonna say return to monkey, but that's not. Return to nature, as our boy the Unabomber would want you to do. Okay, we've now built... Man, what an odd tangent that was. Yikes. Gonna get demonetized by YouTube for that one. Okay, we've now got our longship dock, and let's just throw one singular... Actually, hold on here. I bet you we can even throw a second one on. And we will go raiding for... Let's start with lore, so that we can unlock some of these... Yeah, I want to get mining efficiency as quickly as possible. We need some more gold. I suppose we need wood as well, but we need gold to actually upgrade these buildings. Interesting. That's going to be an issue to begin with. Alright, what is going on? We've got quite a lot of food. Damn, 400. We weathered our first winter. We're just coming out of it. It's May now, and we're nearly capped out, which is an issue, actually. We are going to need to build a silo. But I need that wood. Do I want to upgrade the you know what? Okay, we're gonna build the silo, because even if I upgrade the sheepfold, we're gonna run out of storage room for our food. Man, okay, we have too many wounded. Yeah, as I predicted, people were gonna get upset if we had wounded people. As they do, apparently. I guess that's just, that's their style. Okay, do we want to colonize this right away? What would it get us? It would get us 3 sheep and the ability to check the shipwreck, which probably has gold in it, so you know what? We're gonna go for that. And in fact, we also need... We're gonna need a scout. Let's go ahead and grab our villager, Odindus. What a fucking name, wow. I guess that's the feminine version of Odin. Who knew? Alright, once we get our 100 wood, we will be able to upgrade the town hall. And now we are well on our way to building tall. Although we have gone quite wide as well, now that I think about it. Alright, where's our scout? Scouty. Odindus. Go check out those dead children, would you please? And try not to cry as you do so. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. Just fucking loot their wallets, take their goddamn milk money, bring it back to me, okay? Because I want to put some shiny new... I want to put some shiny new shields on my walls in the town hall, alright? Bam, there we go. We've now upgraded the town hall, which has, what, increased our population by 2, our population growth by 20, and I'm thinking the next... Well, no, we'll get an additional healer to reduce our unhappiness, and then from now on, all other villagers, I think we will just have them become, well, just stay as villagers, rather. Okay, let's see. Let's see, when we get 200 fame, that will allow us to build an additional sheepfold and increase their production, so we're not too far off, actually. You know what, I've changed my mind. Let's go to the sailors here and have them raid for fame instead, because we do actually have a runestone down here that I've forgotten about. So once that scout is done, we will have them become a lore master. And you know what, because the anti-agrarian wolves are giving me the stink eye, I'm just gonna kill them right now. Take that, Kaczynski, you fucking son of a bitch. Eat my ass, you fucking pricks. Are they going to kill one of my warriors? Perhaps, unless I micro the shit out of it. Look at that. Good golly, Miss Molly, I'm on fire today. I don't want to get ahead of myself, though, if I start... Whoa, your scouts have scavenged a shipwreck. There we go. 200 wood, 100 gold. And that will allow me to upgrade, you know what do we want to upgrade? Maybe this sheepfold? Actually, no. We should upgrade... We should upgrade the field. Right? Is that correct? Does that seem like a good idea? Or should we... Well, if we upgrade the sheepfold, that will allow us to stick one more sheep. More food from the sheep. That's, you know what, that's free food. We don't need villagers to do that. That's a much better idea. Damn, we're already done with the stone. Okay, we're going to... It seems like it's a bit early to do so, but we are going to pick up that iron while we're at it. And we can probably develop our main region already. And, oh shit, what is this now? Some more fucking wolves. Not satisfied in trying to tear down our farms. They're going for the open land even before it's been developed. Man, these these wolves are thinking four-dimensionally. It's a little frightening. Okay, we'll have a blizzard this winter. Shit, a fucking blizzard, you say? Well, we're gonna throw down a forge right away, and that will allow us to upgrade all of our units. No problem. You know what? I fucked up. I upgraded before I picked amenities. Damn. Look at all these amenities. And if we pick up spare tools right now, we will be able to upgrade all of our workers, no problem. For free, in fact. A little ridiculous. We're gonna throw one sheep over by the mines. These two are just gonna, I guess they're just gonna chill where they're at. And there we go. We've got now 3 sheep in the sheepfold, and our sheepfolds are making bank. Holy shit. What do we need right now? Maybe another house wouldn't hurt. Although we could also upgrade a house. Let's upgrade our woodcutter's house. There we go. The most loyal servants will be rewarded the earliest. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's get more wheat. And if possible, let's get another farmer. There we go. Okay, we are just going to be swimming in food, and what will that allow us to do? That will allow us to survive the winter and possibly expand. Where would we like to expand? We really should colonize this region. And that will allow us to explore this ruin, which will give us, you know, crowns and wood, and also give us another ready source of iron. And shit, we can organize feasts. I completely forgot about that. Damn, that would have been good to know. Come on, we just need a little bit more fame, and then we will be a, I guess, Jarl? I forget what the first, or is it Thane? The first rank, whatever it may be. Bang, there it is, Thane. Okay, 2 free sheep, additional sheepfold. Eventually I want to upgrade this region and we'll place another sheepfold there. Man, we've already upgraded the farmers, damn. Shit, if we build Gefyun's jar, and all we need is crowns to do this, we can increase our growth a fuck ton just by spending food, apparently. And you know what? Let's just have our... We may have some hunters soon. Let's just upgrade that right away. Okay, what do we want to do next? Do we want to upgrade our second sheepfold? Do we want to build a third one? That's right, we can't. We need to upgrade this area. Right, and I don't want to do that until I unlock amenities. Just need some good amenities. Okay, our miners are once again done with the iron. And we're just going to have them turn into villagers for now so that they can produce, you know, whatever small amounts of food they can muster. It is a blizzard, meaning all production is reduced by 50% and firewood consumption is doubled. Now, because we have so much food, we may be able to just throw another feast, but I think we'll do that once the winter is over, and we'll switch back to lore. There we go. Do we have our lore master? We do. Alright, what do we want to achieve next? We do need to get over to Yggdrasil at some point, as quickly as possible. So we can actually just delete. Oh, hey! Here come the anti-agrarian wolves once again, but this time I saw them fucking coming. We laid some booby traps, like a can of paint, like Home Alone. We threw some thumbtacks down on the ground, and the wolves just ran right into it because they're dumb as fuck. Alright, you know what? If possible, it's not a bad idea that we build a trading post. That will increase our crowns. We will be able to sell our excess food over to the Jotun, which will once again give us crowns, which will allow us to build this relic. And we really should build this sheepfold right away. We don't have a villager spare in this region. Let's throw one over there. And yeah, we're looking good. We're coming out of winter. Let's build, rather throw a feast right away. We may as well. We have a shit ton of food. We're producing 37, and only 2 of that is from the feast. And look at that, everyone else has become Thane. We are far ahead of them. I think we're well positioned to continue. And our extra sheep are just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Wow. Now, I'm gonna have 2 of these villagers. You need to learn coinage. Fuck my ass, that's ridiculous. I suppose, yeah, you can't really trade without coins, but then what are these? What are those? Shit. Okay, you know what? We're gonna build this jar. Actually, let's take a look. I actually think... yeah, this is gonna be most helpful to us right now. Look at that, 12 lore coming in. Shit. And look, another sheepfold. Let's find 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 2 mice. There we go. Throw that sheep in there. And I suppose at some point we'll have to upgrade these other sheepfolds. Why are people unhappy? Because there's too many of us. Okay. Alright, we'll have to resolve that with a... I suppose a brewery at some point. We've already developed this place. Where should I put the brewery? Up on the hill? That's cool. Let's do that. Of course I can't afford it because I need crowns. I'm only producing 6. That's not a lot. Jesus. I just need to learn about coins, and then once I learn about coins, we can trade with the Jotun. Hold on. You're telling me these elephant tusk wearing motherfuckers know about coins, but I don't. They're actually minting their own coins to trade with me, and somehow I can't figure it out. That is complete bollocks, mate. Jesus, that is kind of wild when you think about it. Now, I think we are going to strike while the iron is hot. Do a bit of a preemptive strike like my boy Bush there. We have reason to believe that these wolves have... what was his accent? Like Texan? I can't even... why can't I think of what a Texan accent sounds like? Jeez, anyway, I was gonna do a WMD joke. We have reason to believe these wolves have weapons of mass destruction. Maybe they're wolves of mass destruction. Cutting edge jokes, folks. Cutting edge jokes. Okay, damn, we even have the food silo, man. The food silo, bro, with the farm, bro? With the fucking sheepfold, bro? Unbelievable. We must be making a shit whoa, there we go. Come on, coins. Come to Pappy. Alright. Motherfucker, let's build this trade. Whoa, 6 food for 3 gold. Isn't that great? But, you know what? We are probably gonna cap out immediately. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's colonize right next to the Jotun, and we'll get a nice, clean trade route all the way up to them. And once we... oh, right. You know what? I completely forgot. Everyone is pissed because there's just too many fucking people. Slap that shit down. Build that brewery, bitch. There we go. Nope, that's my healer. Sorry. I apologize, Isgard. You are not a bitch. In fact, it is Oruk, the hero from the beginning of the episode. the beginning of the match, I should say, who slew the wolves with his bare hands. Auroch is indeed the bitch. It pains me to say so, but it is true. People tell me they do. And he is going to have to build that brewery. And in fact, you know what? For his service, I'm sure he could become our first brewer. Brewer, what a word. Kind of sticks in the mouth like a ball of peanut butter. Okay, well, once we do that, people will be happier. We will once again have positive population growth. I think... Yes, everyone's unhappy. I know this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Torvid, Oswald. One of you guys is going to come over here and build a mine. They call it a mine. And once we do so, we're going to collect more iron. And in doing that, we will upgrade more tools, etc., etc. There we go. There's the brewery. Now, Auroch, where'd you go? Come on, bud. Come on, boy. Start brewing that beer. There we go. Look at that. We are capped out. And we have 2 villagers. That's kind of a waste at this point. So, you know what? I'm going to have a second villager come out and become a miner. We really need stone. Might not be a bad idea to colonize this region as well. Damn. We are swimming in fucking apples, bro. This is ridiculous. And we're going to... I think we're just going to build a stone quarry at the moment. And when we are able to, I think we will, of course, create like a hunting post. Okay, this scenario is pretty bizarre. There are sheep like in every single region. That must be a special rule for this scenario. Our last villager... Oh, I see. That's going to become our miner. Okay, when will my reflection show? Shit, once again, under attack. Okay. Maybe, you know, I think these wolves are just anti-industrialist, anti-agriculturalist. In fact, they I think they are disciples of Kaczynski, I must say. An anarcho-primitivist or some shit like that. I can't even begin to describe. Holy shit, our warrior just barely escaped with his... Oh my god, they both barely escaped with their lives. And that was a bold move on my part, an ultimately failing move. Do we have a villager to become a scout? We do. He's going to plunder these ruins. Like I plunder your mama. Jesus Christ. Tremors have reported a big earthquake would seriously, unless we stood... Okay, well, we have a ton of wood. We're doing well on the wood front, I must say. Again, ask your mama. She would know all about it. Jesus Christ, what was I saying? Okay, he's going to plunder these ruins, and then I think we'll just let him scout around anyway. Damn, our town is looking pretty sick. Pretty sick. What do we need? You know what? Maybe a marketplace. Yeah, okay, we're going to develop the beach for like 20 gold. We're going to build a marketplace down by the harbor, and we will be able to buy stone and iron for gold.